Anyways, moving on over to the left, as you can tell, that's the Jedi side. Next up, we have the Rebellion. So starting out over here, we have some Rebellion members. Some of the minifigures from the Battlefront 2 battle pack, all pretty nice, just some aliens there. We have the Rodian species, the Duro species, a couple of humans. Moving up, we have some of the Hoth troopers here, some older ones and then some newer ones. Starting over here with some of the older ones. That one right there is probably the oldest one I have. Not a yellow skinned minifigure like the old Hoth minifigures, but he has the classic Lego smiley face, so that's kind of neat. Some newer ones over here, as you can tell from the 2020 sets and such. An Endor Trooper there. Going back over, some more Endor Troopers. Pretty nice as well. Some Mon Calamari, just a Mon Calamari crew member. A couple of Admiral Akbars. Some Princess Leia's, Hoth Leia's there. Endor Leia. Rebellion pilot there for the Snowspeeder. Dak, Luke, another Rebellion pilot. Han Solo from the Skiff. Hoth Han Solo, a couple of normal older Han Solos. We have injured Luke from Hoth and such. We also have the Phoenix Cell pilot, A-Wing pilot there, a couple of green leaders, a couple of Sandspeeder rather pilots, a Luke Skywalker pilot again. We have Han Solo, a couple of Sabines, one from Season 1, one from Season 2. Season 1 Sabine with her armor. We also have Commander Sato. We have Harrison Dula, Zeb, Lando, R3PO, C3PO, older C3PO, an old Chewbacca, Chief Trippa, a couple of Ewoks here. I think their names are Paplu. And then Wicket, a bunch of Wickets, some of the newer ones, some of the older ones. Wolf Waro, some Wookiees, another older Chewbacca, Chief Trippa, another Ewok, I believe this guy's name is Talkat or something like that. I think that's the best I can do from Wikipedia. But Law Grey, a couple of Law Greys, some more Ewoks, sorry. And then Tebow, I think is that little guy's name. So yeah, that is the Rebel Alliance. Next up, we have the Resistance. So over here, we have just a Resistance pilot from Episode 8, Poe from Episode 8, Poe from Episode 9, Poe from Star Wars Resistance, Poe in his pilot uniform. We have an A-Wing pilot, Chewbacca, Kaz, Finn, Griff Halloran. This is a general, I can't quite remember his name. General Emat, I think is actually his name. Yeah. Rey from Episode 7, Jana, General Leia, the Bounty Hunter from Episode 9. I'm trying to put my finger on her name. Oh my goodness, I can't remember her name. I can't remember that movie. That's the funny thing. Lieutenant Beck, Vi Moradi, I don't know how to say her name, but she's from the ITS Transport. And yeah, I can't remember her name. I'll get back to that though. Next up, we have the Scum and Villainy of the Galaxy, starting with Boba Fett, Jango Fett, some Mandalorians, which are awesome. I love those. The Mandalorian, Cara Cynthia Dune, a couple of the Raiders from the ATSC Raider set, the Bartender, Greedo, P-16 Skyhopper pilot, young Chewie, young Han, Skiff Guard, Ara Singh, Cad Bane, Shahan Alama, Turk Falso, an Unkar Thug, Dengar, that is Forlom, I believe. Yeah, Forlom. Boss, dead guy skeleton from the Wampa Cave. A couple of Tusken Raiders there. One of them is missing its head. And I realize now that Nicholas Hagman had something to do with that. So thank you, Nick. I will look into where that guy's head is. That's my little brother. Some Jawas as well. We also have a Ugnaught. Yep, Ugnaught. Boba Fett, young Boba Fett. Another Mandalorian, Greef Karga, IG-11. And then there is the child. Very small, but he is there. Beyond them, though, that is the Bounty Hunter and Scum and Villainy. Next up, we have the Sith and Emperor Palpatine fell. I might just grab the entire wrong minifigure. Okay. So next up, we have Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, Emperor Palpatine. Lego does need to make a Ben Solo minifigure, though. Count Dooku, some Darth Vaders. Most of these are different. That's an older one, newer one, older one, newer one. All these are different, though. I know they might look similar, but they all have different torsos or something like that. Also have Darth Maul. Love that minifigure. We have the Grand Inquisitor. We have Sith Anakin. A few of the Knights of Ren, I don't know their names, so I'm going to be honest with you, but I have 4 of them. And if I were to tell you my favorite, that would probably be this guy. I think this guy looks the coolest. So yeah, but they all die, unfortunately, obviously. Next we have a Sith Officer here. Some Old Republic Sith Troopers here, which are awesome, by the way. They all kind of look like Darth Vader, but they're pretty sick. Damaged Anakin. We have another Sith Eternal Officer, and my minifigures keep falling. So yeah, Sith Trooper, and then some Sith Jet Troopers as well. These are all pretty sick. Love these. And that is it for this space plate. We will now move to the next one. Before we get to that, that was Zori Bliss. I completely forgot her name. I knew she had a Z in her name, but I was like, Zora? Something else like that. No, that's Zori Bliss. Forgot about that one. My mistake. Let's move on.